Hey, what's going on, everybody? Gonna do a quick little mini podcast on my week one. So if you're bored or following my dynasty, I really appreciate you tuning in. It was a very fun week one, very entertaining week one. I got a pretty young team. We had a lot of things that we needed to overcome. As you probably saw in the earlier editions of my dynasty, my starter, Hayden Kaiser, got suspended for the game, and he was suspended for not academic, team violations. So we had to sit him for a half, but we decided to leave him out for the entire game. You know, I mean, the backup, Travis Huffman, actually was playing a very, very good game. Managed the game well. Made some pretty good decisions. Gave us some options in the run game as far as being mobile. Hayden's not as mobile as Travis, so it was a nice little change up. Played fairly well on offense. Darius Kidd, which is a two-time leading receiver, or a two-time Heisman Trophy winner, came out very strong in the game. Had 8 catches, 162 yards, and a touchdown. Wasn't very productive on the ground. We didn't put him in too many running situations. We didn't have to. Because when Travis was back there, he pretty much did a very good job on some zone reads and some design quarterback draws. So it was a pretty good standing by the offense. One guy that really surprised me during the game was my freshman tight end, 6'8", 215-pound Deshaun Bratcher. He actually had a very, very good game. I honestly have never played with anyone that tall before in a video game, but he actually ran pretty good routes, got open pretty well. He dropped his first pass attempt towards him, but he was pretty much lights out after that. He played a very strong game. We're still not great running the ball with our running backs. We're still pretty average, so we have to improve there. Defense, man, I thought really played well, man. We got some young guys. UCLA ran up tempo the entire game. They had a very good quarterback, and but our pressure up front really made things difficult for them. Had a lot of freshman defensive backs in the rotation, and they did a pretty good job limiting some of the explosive receivers UCLA had. Santana Dexter was one of them at 6'3", 220. Played a lot of the sting/nickel position. Joaquin Hanson-Bayo, he had a pretty good game. Medarius Miles came in at the sting position sometimes too, and really did a good job in coverage and run support. So these highly touted freshmen, these 4- and 5-star guys, really came in and really added some versatility to our defensive secondary. My defensive end stood out, really applying pressure. Rohan Malise at defensive tackle came in at some obvious passing downs and applied some pressure. Taz Ewing applied some pressure. So we actually had a pretty good opening game against a very good team in a neutral environment. So I expect it to continue on in the following weeks. We got a good team in North Dakota State next week. I think, is it North Dakota State? I think we do play North Dakota State next week. Yeah. No, I'm sorry. No. We play UMass next week. UMass, up-and-coming program. Haven't scouted them yet. Haven't done a scouting report on them yet. But we do have them at home. So I'm looking forward to that game and seeing how we continue forward playing. I'm probably going to continue to start Travis Huffman since Hayden did get suspended and Travis didn't do anything to not play next game. Did a very good job, so probably going to keep him playing until we just deem that it's best for the team to keep him going. But yeah, so it's a pretty fun experience. I hope you guys continue to follow my dynasty. It's going to be extremely fun for me. Going to try to put out as much material as I can. Try to keep it interesting. Probably going to do a little podcast on the top 10 or the top recruits that we're going after. Probably going to release the Rivals 100 recruits that are out. So I'm probably going to do that pretty soon, and just let you guys know the recruits that I'm going after and why we're going after them, and probably release a few website articles on that as well. So if you're listening, I appreciate you. If you feel free to comment anything you do or believe you feel that can improve my podcast or my dynasty, or anything that you would like to see to make it more interesting, just let me know. I'm open to ideas, and just want to make this as entertaining as possible. So this is Orange just for you. Appreciate you. Take care, fellas.